You know that feeling. That heavy, sinking dread that lands right in your stomach every Sunday evening when you realize you have to do it all again. You hit the alarm clock snooze button 5 times, and you drag yourself out of bed, fueled by coffee and obligation, just hoping the day goes fast. We've all been there, living for the weekend, feeling burned out, but paralyzed by the massive, existential question. What am I even doing here? What if I told you that feeling, that exhaustion, that lack of spark, isn't an inevitable part of being an adult? It's actually a sign that you haven't yet locked into your life's true frequency. The Japanese have a word for what's missing, ikigai. It literally translates to a reason for being. It's the secret sauce that allows people in one of the world's longest-lived cultures to wake up genuinely excited, ready to attack the day. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Ikigai is the sweet spot where 4 essential areas overlap: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Today, I'm breaking down the exact 5-step process to help you stop aimlessly searching for passion, find your personal ikigai, shift your perspective, and finally, stop living for the weekend. Step 1. Stop chasing passion. Focus on competence instead. Let's be real. If someone tells you to follow your passion, they've given you terrible advice. Passion is fleeting. It's what you love right now. Ikigai is about sustainability. Instead of asking yourself, what makes me excited? Ask, what do I consistently deliver results on? Most people think Ikigai starts with what they love. It doesn't. It starts with your skills. What tasks have you always been naturally good at? Even if you don't feel passionate about them all the time, maybe you're an incredible organizer, or you simplify complex ideas brilliantly, or maybe you're a fantastic listener. Those competencies are your foundational building blocks. You can always build passion around mastery, but you can't build mastery around a momentary spark of interest. Start listing the things you do well, even the boring things. Step 2, audit your day for flow states. Flow states are those moments when you lose all track of time. You're totally absorbed in the work, the effort feels effortless, and when you finally look up, hours have passed. This is critical because flow is the direct feedback loop that tells you where your natural talents and deep interests align. When you're chasing money or prestige, you rarely enter flow. But when you're doing something that utilizes your unique strengths to solve an engaging problem, time bends. Pay attention this week. Are you writing an email, sketching out a plan, coding a script, or teaching a concept when you feel that absorption? Those moments aren't accidents. They are breadcrumbs leading you toward your ikigai. Jot them down immediately. Step 3. Define your unique contribution. A major mistake people make when seeking purpose is making it all about them. The ikigai model is clear. It requires aligning your skills and interests with what the world needs. Your personal fulfillment is directly proportional to your service to others. This doesn't mean you need to solve world hunger. It means defining your micro-impact. If you're a great writer, the world needs clarity and connection. If you're a skilled mechanic, the world needs reliability and safety. Ask yourself, how does the competency I identified in step 1 solve a recognizable problem for a specific group of people? Your ikigai is often found in the intersection of your skill and someone else's pain point. That gap is your purpose. Step 4, stop trying to master everything at once. One of the quickest ways to kill purpose is by succumbing to perfectionism. You feel like if you can't make a revolutionary change, why bother? You have to apply what I call the pencil test. Can you master the process of sharpening a pencil exceptionally well before you worry about writing the great American novel? Focus on micro-mastery. If your ikigai involves teaching, start by mastering one 5-minute lesson, not an entire curriculum. If it involves building, start by perfecting one specific joint or weld, not a skyscraper. Purpose thrives on progress, not perfection. Every small win reinforces the validity of your path and gives you the confidence to take the next, bigger step. Step 5, monetize the micro niche, not the macro dream. Let's talk money, because this is where most people quit. You think, I can't possibly quit my 6-figure job to become a pottery instructor. You don't have to. Ikigai isn't about being poor for your passion. It's about aligning your value with compensation. You need to find a way to get paid for a slice of your ikigai first. Use your existing job, your current schedule, and start stacking micro-income streams around your developing purpose. Maybe you take one consulting client on the side based on your organizational skills. Maybe you sell 5 units of your small craft online. When you start getting paid, even a small amount, to execute a task that brings you flow and serves others, you prove the market viability of your ikigai. That financial validation changes everything, turning your reason for being into your reason for growing. Finding your ikigai isn't about some massive mystical epiphany. It's about Systematically aligning what you love with what you're good at, connecting that to what the world values, and ensuring you get compensated fairly for the effort. When those four circles intersect, you stop fighting yourself. You trade burnout for sustained fulfillment. You stop hitting snooze, and you start waking up with a genuine reason to engage with the world. You've earned the right to wake up excited. Now look, this isn't easy work, but it's the most important work you'll ever do. If you found this useful, hit that like button right now. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into purpose. And tell me in the comments, what activity makes you enter a flow state? I'll see you next time.